I'm Vin.
I'm Sori.
We're about to do back-to-back nights of bands that we've never... So we did Winter Sun.
Mm-hmm.
Never heard them before.
Enjoyed them.
And now people have been telling me Cult of Luna. You're gonna wanna hear Cult of Luna.
Yeah.
So Luna means like the moon. So moon cult, I don't know. Luna means moon.
Yeah.
They've got a girl singer, so that's good. So they got the
finally.
We did the Ginger band.
Yeah.
I think it's Ginger, I'm not sure. So there's Cult of Luna. So I'm actually very, very... So anytime I hear that band, I always think of like blue. Like I always see blue.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Probably because, moonlight, blue. I don't know. Anyway.
It's a tealish light. Like, the Luna moth?
Never heard of it.
You haven't?
Nope.
Oh.
What is it?
It's a big motherfucking moth that if you see it at a distance is really pretty, but if it's friggin' flying around your tent, you feel like your life is gonna end. But they're pretty when they're like landed on the wall. They're very pretty. But
we should use that as the...
They're big like this?
As the thumbnail thing. Cult of Luna. Maybe it's a cult of the Luna moth. Who knows? All right, here we go. Cult of Luna, Passing Through.
Nope. I'll never listen to that song again. It was fucking depressing as hell and very stressful.
Maybe then it did its job. Maybe that's the point of the...
I hate the way I feel right now.
Well, I mean, you should give it a 10 then, because then it did its job. Not every song is supposed to make you happy, or like
angry,
or angry or whatever. I mean, that one seemed to have a very emotional effect on you. What happened?
I feel like that somewhat sometimes.
What? Time's passing you by?
Time's passing me by. My silent shout won't set me free. I hate stuff like that. The kind of feeling of being trapped.
Like
I don't
being
like that. I feel very claustrophobic. I do.
Right
I
now?
feel tight. I feel like there's not enough space right now. I need some air. And the song went on forever, and I felt like I was trapped in it forever. You know what? At the very beginning, a little bit, I thought maybe I could get into this, and I could.
Well, it kind of had a transportational feel to it, like it was taking you somewhere.
I wasn't going to go.
It just wasn't a very good place to go.
Nope.
I did feel like time was passing me by as I was listening to the song, though.
Oh yeah, so did I, and that's what was stressing me out.
Yeah, well, we talked about it.
And I was thinking about time when I was in the post office line today.
The irony of this whole situation is that we did Puppets yesterday, which was,
Oh, the song!
And then we did Winter Sun when we had that discussion about time.
Yeah.
So here's this song, and it's about time. What do you hate about the song?
I just hated it. It was so it was too and it probably, well, if it was supposed to accomplish that, it accomplished it.
It was too what? What did you hate about it?
I felt trapped, not moving anywhere.
Well, I mean, think about it. You're basically a prisoner of time.
Don't tell me something like that.
Well, I mean, you believe in Yahweh, don't you? I mean, I'm just saying, just think about it for a second. If you don't believe in, and I'm not saying that there's no commentary on the divine either way, but it is focusing, it's bringing the magnifying glass down on the concept of time itself.
Yeah.
Right? And so passing through, like, if the title is controlling the song, like, all is quiet, empty streets, all is quiet, the city sleeps. I mean, that's, on the one hand, it's like, okay, he's walking down the street at night, right?
Yeah.
But if you think about the passage of time, eventually, that's going to be the state of that city at some point.
Yeah.
Like, everything is going to get quiet eventually, because people are going to die.
Yeah.
Right? Like, and the city's going to be empty. So I think, like, if you believe in time as a concept, and I'm not sure that I do. I'm not sure that I believe in time as a concept. Like, for example, like, if we never got old, if sin wouldn't have affected us, because in our story that sin is what, creates the entropy process that makes it so that we degrade and get older, would you account time? Or, let's say it this way, if you didn't know that you were going to die, would time be a real issue to you? Because that's one of the big things that our species has to deal with, is the knowledge that we're gonna die.
Well, I don't think it's just because of time that we deal with. I don't think it's just because of death that we deal with time. It's that we have things we have to accomplish and things that we don't want to accomplish but still have to. I mean, can you imagine going to work and there wasn't a time? Well, you essentially do that. But for the rest of America,
there's no
wherever
time.
else people are.
But see, that's why you have salary. Because then you just push.
Okay.
You just push the X per hour into X per year or whatever. That's what I'm saying. Is time is this very arbitrary concept.
I've always felt that before the fall in the garden, where human beings sinned, and then, like you said, death entered the world, and then entropy and all that. So before that, there was no time as we know it, and that at the end, when this world is finished, that that what we enter after, that there's going to be no time there.
How do you know that?
Time was because when we enter eternity, well,
you can still count days in eternity.
There's no end, so
you can still count them.
How can there was a beginning?
You can say day 1, day 2, day 3.
How do you know when it switches
5?
to the next day? You think we're going to have?
So you're saying time has to do with the rotation of the sun?
Well, that's how we map it, but I don't think that there's going to be time.
So then why do you care about this song then?
Because I'm in this world right now, and I feel like that this is talking about that the time is the time that you're alive. So you're coming in, you enter time, and then you're going to leave
passing
time.
through, yeah.
But you're in time right now.
Well, it's interesting. It's the title of the song is Passing Through, and he says time is passing me. But if you were to combine the last line of the song with
that's weird. Time is passing me by.
If you were to combine the title of the song with the last line, it would be time is passing through me, which is an interesting idea. Is that time passes through a person, and then the byproduct is aging or whatever.
Yeah.
Because time is passing through you, not that you're passing through time, but time is passing through you.
That's so weird.
Because time does something to you.
But we always feel like we're the center, so we must be passing through time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Rather than we're here and time is passing through us.
Well, again, if time only becomes relevant due to our mortality, then time would have to pass through us. Time would basically be the essence of the curse, right? Because it's what passes through you that brings about the death of the curse in the first place. So that's probably why this song is so spooky to you. Because time is and it's interesting because certain cultures don't really have a concept of time. They'll say, "Oh, we'll be there at sundown," and they're fucking 3 or 4 hours late because they're too busy experiencing life to be trapped by the curse, which is going to end up killing them anyway.
You're more like that, and I'm more time.
I'm more like, I'll be there, and but you're very, very.
Oh, I know.
Which is why a song like this would affect you that way.
Yeah.
It would fuck with you because you're so dominated by it.
I am. I'm completely dominated by
that concept of time.
I'm
like, you don't really exist.
I know. The other night I went to the store, brought one of the kids with me, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll spend time with him when I'm at the store.
Yeah.
But I was friggin' running through the store. I had him running so fast that he couldn't even turn the corners well with the cart. And then I said, Jesus, be careful, you're gonna crush that cart. And then I realized, like, wait a minute, I'm doing this to him because I'm in such a rush. And what am I in a rush for? I don't know. I'm always in a hurry and I don't know what I'm rushing for.
New York, man.
And you know what I'm doing? I'm missing everything.
Yeah, it's New York. Everybody's like running and running. Like you run to the train station. Why are you running to the train station? The train comes at a very, very specific time. And it's so funny because like we used to like stand, you're going to school and it still happens every day. You got people that'll stand like at the edge and look down for the train to come as if that you're looking down is going to bring that because of our relationship to time. It's pretty crazy.
Well, it makes you feel like you're doing something.
Yeah.
You're just sitting there
like
on the bench, even though that's not.
Yeah, but you have some place to be because you're stuck to your watch, so you can't just chill out. Hey, there's a rat. You get to experience a rat down there in the 149th Grand Concourse. Shout out to the MTA. Good Lord. Yeah.
Jeez.
All is quiet. Close my eyes on my knees, and time is passing me by. I can't move. I can't turn back. He's on his knees and he's got a silent shout. Maybe that's as close as this guy comes to saying anything theological, about prayer and all this.
Is that what he's doing?
Well, why mention that you're on your knees in an empty street, empty city?
People get on their knees when they're begging.
If you look at the place is empty.
Maybe he's trying to beg time. Don't go so quick.
Yeah, it's very possible. Well, yeah, that's why I said I don't think this is an overtly theological thing. It might be begging time, and I think depending on how
my silent shout won't set me free.
Yeah, set you free from time.
Yeah, you feel
Well, the only way you can be set free by time is dying, but that's the entire terror of time. The entire terror is that you've got the minute that you watch this video, you just lost time. You just lost minutes. So if you're watching this for 30 minutes, you're never going to get those 30 minutes back. It's gone.
And you're never going to watch our videos again either.
What do you mean?
Because we consume so much time.
Oh, yeah. Well, but the thing is, it's time well spent.
That's true.
You get to have a cool existential discussion. You get to
hang out with Vin and Sori.
You get to criticize me or criticize you. Or you get
or encourage us.
Or encourage us. Yeah. What do you give the song?
I don't think we can go low enough to explain how much I hate it, which means it probably really, really accomplished itself, so I should probably score it a friggin' 9 or 10.
What are you
Let me be clear. I hate this song.
Let me be clear.
I hate this song. I will probably never listen to it again. But I'm going to give it a 9 because I think it accomplished what it needed to accomplish.
This is a 6 for me.
Ugh, I hated it so much.
And it doesn't resonate with me because the time thing is really important to me.
Yep.
And
what happened to the female vocals?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back to my source because there is no female vocals here. I'm completely surprised by this song. Yeah, I think they were kind of fiddling around and somebody came up with a random progression of notes and somebody said, let's just do that for 5 minutes and 48 seconds. And I just didn't, it just didn't appeal to me.
Oh
but
gosh,
maybe it's one of those songs, this is a weakness of reaction channels, is that maybe it's one of those songs that just grows on you that you have to listen to over and over again.
I wonder if this is how you felt when you listened to Opeth.
I just simply don't have the time.
The way that I feel when this is going.
No, you're much more emotionally invested in this than Opeth.
Oh.
Opeth, I wasn't emotionally invested. I'm emotionally invested in you, and you gave it such a high score, and that's what's been plaguing me about Opeth. But we've yet to do another Opeth song, so, I mean, who really won? So you gave it a 9, I gave it a 6. There you go. Passing of time. Vin out.
Sori out.
Gone.